Hey, what's up with y'all, man? This is Yoe Luck, and y'all are now tuned in to the Encore Radio Show. Let's get it.
The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of...
Before I had the deal, I was out here with the... We been counting money on them niggas. See, before I had them bitches, I was out here with the... We been counting money on them niggas. See, before I had the digits, I was out here with the... We been counting money on them. See, before I had the deal, I was out here with the... We been counting money on them. We some rich young niggas out the project. Still counting money on them. Screaming fuck them other niggas in the process. Right? Still counting money on them. We some rich young niggas out the project. Still counting money on them. We some rich young niggas out the project. Still counting money on them. I was counting money right in front of the corner store. They was talking rap.
I'ma get the keys to the safe. I'ma blow the haze, pass the grenade, cushion Kool-Aid, bitch grade A. Her pussy lips looking like a set of heaven gates, nigga. I'm about work, they about play. I'ma get cake, nigga, that's law. We ain't gonna starve, pussy nigga, that's y'all. I am on top, nigga, scared of the fall, but I really want a friend too. She know how to ride, grip the thighs at a 10 and 2. Shawty asking me shit like this interview, so I had to boss up CEO talk. A young Mozart, poured off her. So quit jocking, you probably go farther. Flow lava, and I'm looking like a rock star. Need dope, then I got you. Shout out, man. Yoe Luck, man. Encore Radio.
All right, good morning, folks. It's the Encore Radio Show live here with Wise, and I have a special guest in here, a special guest, matter of fact. He's from Virginia. His name is Yoe Luck.
What's up?
What's good with you, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm blessed.
Are you black? Well, you know what? I can truly appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a beautiful day here in New York. Many things had to go right for this to get together, but we made it out here and we doing it, man. You know, what brings you to New York?
I mean, just love the city, man. Plus, there's a lot of fast-paced things going on out here, so I enjoy the environment. You know, being from Virginia, it's a little bit quieter. You know what I'm saying? So. Plus, I got, like, different opportunities coming in and out of New York around, like, the Manhattan, Brooklyn area. So I try to get up here as much as I can to try to, you know what I'm saying, spread the movement.
That's what's up. Do you come here often, or is this more of a once a month, twice a year type thing? What's up?
I got, like, various, like, friends and connects and people that live up here. So I try to get up here, you know what I'm saying, as much as I can when I have time to, you know what I'm saying, but it's mostly probably a thing like maybe like once every like 2 months, and when I come up here I try to like get a lot of things done at once.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of things moving right now, and it's a blessing, but so, you know what I'm saying, I just try to do as much as I can.
Well, absolutely. Well, you know what? Let me be the first to tell you, welcome to New York.
Yes, sir.
And thank you for coming through to the Encore Radio Show. So, you currently have an EP out called Night Ride.
The Night Ride EP, man.
Oh, man. So, you know, I wanted to drop that just so people can know what it's called. Obviously, go and check it out on your SoundCloud. What's the SoundCloud link?
SoundCloud.com/Yoe Luck. That's YOELUCK. Once again, that's YOELUCK. And it's on SoundCloud right now. Available full stream. You can get all of that. You can enjoy yourself, man. I hope y'all go listen to it because it's amazing. Worked really hard on it.
Fantastic, and I have to actually agree. I did really appreciate the project a lot. But I gave them a little bit of a little sip. You know, we're gonna take it back for a second.
Yes, sir.
So first off, let's talk about this path you're on. So you're on this path to become some people have the dream of being signed. Some people have the dream of just putting out good music for people to listen to. What's your dream? What path are you on?
That's a good question. Shout out to the Encore Radio Show for great questions.
Thank you.
But basically, it's kind of simple. I just really love music. I love the culture. I don't like to be controlled. I don't like the regular 9-to-5 normal type of lifestyle type of thing. So I really just want to like give my 2 cents to the world, like kind of bring them into my world. That's why my music is kind of like, you know what I'm saying, real like self-reflective in a way. So I just kind of want to like do my thing. Like I I don't really have like a big I want to get signed, I want to sell this many. I don't really care about all that. I just want the people that fuck with me to know that I fuck with them. I just want to do my thing, or whatever like that. Take care of my peoples. That's it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so everyone has their influences from the beginning in terms of who brought them in and showed them real love in the hip hop game, and then obviously as you get older, you find influencers people that influence you now. So let's start off with the beginning. Who brought you into hip hop? Like, who was your favorite artist growing up?
Ooh, man, it was a lot. I'm a hip hop kid, so it was a lot. Like, of course, Lil Wayne, of course, Kanye West, of course, T.I. T.I. was big at the time when I was younger. I got into like Tupac's and Biggie's when I started falling in love with the culture. I didn't start off with them. I know a lot of people say that, but I didn't start off with them. But I kind of got into them like later on when I started falling in love with the culture, like Dre and all of them, 50, of course. Like, I was a hip hop kid. Like, literally, I listened to everybody that was cranking shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And I enjoyed it. But my favorites were probably like T.I., Eminem, Lil Wayne, and Kanye West. They were probably on my tops. I used to listen to them all the time.
So if you do remember, what was the first album you had ever bought?
The Carter.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
It was The Carter, and it was amazing. It was amazing, man. It changed my life right there. And then right after that was Urban Legend. Yeah, and then as a matter of fact, then it was College Dropout. Like,
wow,
so it was like one of those things where I really, those was my man back in the day.
Yeah, definitely. Like for me, that was, I want to say 8th grade going into 9th grade, around that same time.
Yeah,
so
I think I was in 7th.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
What you think is best, though? Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What you think is best between, like, if you had to choose between, like, Carter 2 Wayne or, like, College Dropout Late Registration? Yeah.
This is tricky because I'm a big Kanye fan.
Me
for
too,
the
man.
For the fact that he's out there and he's successful at being out there.
He's fearless too.
Exactly. He's not one who he didn't fall into the typical I'm from Chicago, so I'm gonna sound like this.
Yeah.
You know what? He's not like that. Whereas Lil Wayne, he's like, yo, I'm from New Orleans, so this is how I sound. So I'm gonna give it to Kanye just for being different.
I probably would too, though, because of the fact that when I did hear it, it was just different, like you said. Like it was definitely before Wayne's run, though. When Wayne had a run, he took over everything. So but definitely though, Kanye.
Okay, so that's interesting because obviously with us being a New York City based hip hop show, we have more New York City artists here. So growing up, right in the South, during that Lil Wayne run,
yes.
What was it like on the radio? Like how was there an hour? Was there a half hour that you didn't hear a Lil Wayne song?
See, at that time I was okay with it because that was my man. But yeah, he was on a lot of people's songs at the time. But the Wayne that I was listening to wasn't really on the radio.
Okay,
like, you talking about like mixtape after mixtape, dedications, drought is over. It's like all these different type of things. Like I said, I'm really a hip hop kid. Like I used to be on everything that this nigga was doing. So. You know what I'm saying? Big influence, man. Shout out to Wayne. Shout out to Kanye. Shout out to T.I.
That's what's up. You actually talked about the Urban Legend album. I just found it in a box of Forgettables. I found the CD. I was like, oh, okay. We got to hold on to this.
You Don't Know Me, ASAP, all of that shit. Even to the... See, we're going to get to reminiscing in here.
Yeah, man. I was just going to tell you a story. The funny thing about it is that I had just got my car around the time when that album had dropped. And driving to school, just... playing out loud in my system. Oh man, it was lit. It was lit. All right, so Night Ride. It's definitely it's a short project. Yeah. But it definitely shows off your flexibility as an artist. So talk to me a little bit about the theme you have for the project.
Night Ride is basically like, I feel like people, like, we come from work and we gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Get money. So most of our daytime is like filled up with like work. Like we just working. Job, this, that, and the other. School, this, that, and the other. So I feel like when I was giving Night Ride, I felt like at a point in time, every time it gets to like, let's say 12, 1 o'clock, and it's on one of them days where you got you a little bit of money, like you just like, I'm gonna just go out and then the contrast between the person you are in the daytime and the person that you are in the nighttime when it comes to girls, drugs, the moves that you make, the clubs that you go to, whether you riding around in the car or you fucking with your niggas. Anything it is, it's just like should have been talked about, because I honestly felt like when I would be riding around in my car and I would be thinking like be 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, I'd be like, man, I just did a whole bunch of wild shit and I gotta go to sleep and wake up at like 11 o'clock and go to work. Like I didn't do none of that wild shit I just did. Like for real, like you do a lot of wild shit at night. So when I wake up, I'm like, damn, I gotta go back to work mode. So Night Ride was kind of like almost like a segment, like a almost like a TV show or a movie. That's how I think. That's how I wrote it. Like it was really like my real life stories, and it was telling a story about how you can change at nighttime and you just turn more into yourself, I believe, because you putting on a facade when you're going to work to get that check.
Definitely. I unequivocally agree with that. We're gonna have and this is for y'all listening now, that we're gonna have an entire flurry of episodes, matter of fact.
Let's do it.
About that between mid-November and mid-December. I booked up everyone already. It's gonna be lit. Trust me.
Sir.
Man, okay, so you have you put together Night Ride. It's kind of the show, the compare and contrast between day and night. So we all have the situation where we are different at nighttime, or at least most of us. We have the situation we have to be different at nighttime.
Yeah, or more of ourselves.
Yeah,
like we're more different in the daytime.
You're right. You're right. So let's break down some of these tracks here. The first song we have, Love.
Yes, sir.
Visuals out for that as well.
Yes,
already.
sir. Go check that out. YouTube.com. Just type in Yoe Luck. YOELUCK. Just type in Yoe Luck on YouTube, man. Enjoy those visuals I got for y'all, man.
All right. So, Love. Yeah. Talk to me about it.
Love. First song on the Night Ride. Powerful hook. Big song. I really fell in love with like the hook on that. So when I came into the verse and stuff like that, I feel like it was more like, you see TV shows like have a theme song in the beginning of it. That's kind of like what Love is to me. Like sums up the whole tape in a way. Just we got us, we got love, we got drugs and stuff like that. So it's just like one of those like big, like, I want to say like just y'all, everybody just give me a hug. That's how it was. Like we just in this shit together. We doing the same shit. Like literally we doing the same shit. I'm gonna get into details, but if you don't listen to nothing else, you can listen to that first song and be like, this what this tape is about, and you know that you can identify with what I'm talking about, because I'm 23 years old. We live in the same life in a way. So that's what I felt. I really love that record. That's why I shot a video first.
I do too, you know. All I kept saying in my head was, damn, it's so short.
Yeah, that's how you keep them wanting more. At the end of the day, I gave it to the world, and I wanted them to understand, like, because the attention span is like that.
Yeah, you're
like,
right.
So I wanted them, if I got a chance to get your ear, like, I want to get it, and I want to have you like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying, to keep you wanting more. So I tried to keep all of my songs at a nice little length without giving you too much, so y'all come back for more, because man, I need y'all to come back for more, man. It's gonna help me out.
Absolutely. You are probably the fourth artist to come to me and tell me that, you know, your target audience or the target audience for the genre is the attention span is so short.
Because I am the target audience.
Fact. Yeah, absolutely.
I am the target audience. I make music for me and make music for y'all, so I know that shit is short. I know it. I know it.
The funny thing about it is that, you know, my attention span, it flips.
Yeah.
When I'm really into something that I want to do, I could pay attention for days.
Yeah. See, that's what you're right. See, we just dropping gems, man. Encore Radio Show dropping gems.
Facts.
But yeah, like when you earn somebody's like trust and, you know what I'm saying, their respect and their interest, when you just got it, you'll sit down and have a session. You'll, like, when I first heard Forest Hills Drive, shout out to J. Cole, man. I would sit down and just like listen to the whole thing. Same thing to Pimp a Butterfly. Same thing At Long Last ASAP. Same thing what's it called? If you're reading this too late. Same thing for everybody that really earn they just like, I crank. So if I drop something, you're gonna listen to the whole thing because I didn't give you this, that, and the other.
True.
See, I'm at the point where I'm trying to like get y'all to believe in what I'm doing. and then I'll start like really getting in depth to it. But I don't want to get y'all too much too soon because of the fact that I know how attention spans is.
Absolutely. Okay. So the visual, how long ago did you shoot it?
I want to say August we shot it.
Okay.
Yeah, we shot it in Maryland. Director was Chris Klein. He's a genius. The producer of the track was A-Dot, another genius. It was really cool, man. It was a nice experience. We're putting together like a little type of movie type of feel for it, so we can so you can really just come into my mind and understand. Just in case there was any type of confusion, I can clear it up for you so you can understand that this is really my life, even though it looks like everybody's. It's really mine, like, you know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to understand that I take it very seriously. I take music very seriously just because, like, I know what it meant to me, so I be trying to, like, put my best foot forward. So I try to make my visuals as good as they can be, my music mix as good as it can be, all of that, because I feel like if you're going to give me your time and you're going to decide to give me your ear, then I want to make sure that I go above and beyond the call, the command. Like, I want to make sure I'm on pace with everybody else is doing their thing, because I feel like once you do that, you'll get rewarded. So hopefully it'll happen.
It's inspiring. That is inspiring for a lot of people, and I'm sure you'll get feedback from that right there. So, Sweet Jones, it is homage to Pimp C.
Yes, sir.
So talk to me about that. Why you wanted to put that? Why did you even want to put that one on this project here?
Man, Pimp C is a legend. So just straight up off that, rest in peace to the Pimp. He's a legend. Sweet Jones was basically like, and I'm glad I got I can talk about this, because Sweet Jones is like one of my favorite songs, but I feel like it wasn't really understood the right way I wanted to.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because you had the Pimp C skits that I put on there were strategic, of course, and I wanted to show that even like when it comes to like females in general, like, of course you know the difference between like the good ones and the ones that you're just having fun with, and you tend to run into the ones you're just having fun with more so at like nighttime type party type scene type thing. So I was all like, whether you like $0 in your pocket to you the nigga with $200 to you the nigga with $100, you the nigga with, like, you know what I'm saying, like you get all different types of girls and stuff like that, but at the end of the day you gotta like remember and realize what they're messing with you for in the first place. Because I feel like a lot of times niggas might, I ain't gonna say niggas, people in general, like men might get a girl that they think might not would be interested in them, and then they just start, oh my god, I can do this for you, I can do this for you. They lose sight of why the girl came around in the first place.
True.
So
you the one spitting.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's like one of those things where it's just like, then they wonder why the girl starts like wandering off, messing with other type of people. They lose the spark in their relationships because bruh, if somebody messes with you because you know how to, you know what I'm saying, cook a steak the best, and then when they start messing with you, you act like you ain't gotta cook steak no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like one of those things where it was like, I was like, with Sweet Jones, with the skits, I just wanted to make sure that all of this shit I can have all this shit, I can have all the girls, I can have all the money, all the stuff in the world, but at the end of the day, like, it's this music and it's this talent I was blessed with, which is actually giving me the means to do this. So at the end of the day, I'm not about to indulge in no girl and not do what I'm supposed to do. That's what Sweet Jones is about. All right. And I feel like that's what Pimp was talking about. In those skits. Rest in peace to the Pimp. R.I.P. to the Pimp.
So, you know, I kind of skipped over this question earlier, but let me dive back to it now. What artists would you say influenced your style, your flow?
Oof. Oh man, like I really take from a lot of different artists, I would say, just because you listen to so many different people, you get different ways to express yourself.
Yeah.
But it would go from like flow patterns to like I said, like all of the influences that I mentioned earlier are definitely in there. New cats influenced me too, like of course like Gucci, Future, Drake, Kendrick's, Cole. Like I try to like, I like how all of them do them. So I really feel like it's all about doing you at the end of the day. Just like I share this another gem. Like when I listen to some of the music that I make, if I'm rapping or if I'm doing anything in the song, and then like, you know what I'm saying, I like I I don't like that. Or, that don't sound really good. I try to make sure I'm okay with every syllable at this point in time.
Really?
There's times that I put that stuff out before where I was like, man, I don't really like this verse. We're going to put it out anyway. They're going to like it. But now I'm really trying to, like, really just be like, if I'm listening to it and I'm in the room with you and this is the first time you're hearing it, I want you to look over at me in the corner and I'm going to just be like, yeah. Do you hear this? Like, I want to be like that. So it was kind of like one of those things where I'm trying to really... I have different influences just because I've been listening to hip-hop so long. I'm a fan of the culture, definitely. But I try to make it as much as me as possible at this point in time.
All right. So, Do It. Was that the lead single from the project?
They chose it.
Oh, really? Okay.
They chose it. Like, yeah, man, Do It was, oh, man, that's my
23K
shit.
on SoundCloud
Yes,
and counting,
sir.
man.
And counting. Like,
moving.
It's going up. And I was surprised at that because, like I said, I don't have no machine behind me. So, it's just moving. But at the same time, I think it's the feeling, like, it's just the feeling of the song. I remember how I felt when I made it, and I feel like when people listen to it, they feel the same way, and that's a blessing in itself. So, Do It is basically just like you just left the house and it's nighttime, and you just like, I'm just feeling myself. Somebody gonna fuck with me tonight. Like, that's just how you feel, and I felt like that before in my life. Like, shit might be going good. You might have had a good day. You might have made a lot of money at work. You might be off of work. You might be like on the verge of making some big move that don't nobody know about, and you just out that joint like, yeah, I'm that nigga, yeah, don't forget it, yeah. That's just how you be feeling. So, yeah, I love that song too, man. And I'm trying to get everything right on that one because, like, we could do something big with that one.
All right. So we didn't even talk about your production on the project so far, but this one was done by Blasian.
Yeah, Blasian Beats. He's a young dude. He's 17 years old.
That's what's up.
Found him off a SoundClick, actually, yeah, because I'm really particular about the vibes and stuff that come from my music. Like, if you listen to the project, it sounds kind of really cohesive for somebody that doesn't have like a label or anything behind it, because I really pay attention to all that stuff. I've been doing it for a long time. So, yeah, like, when he came in with that one, the funny thing is that I had the beat for a while, but, like, I've had the beat for probably like 9 months.
Really?
and one day I was just in the house because I had the whole thing set up in the house because I feel like you gotta be able to talk with yourself. You can't be on time every single time you run something. So I got it at the crib and shit. So I cut it on and I was like, I just had a whole different type of feel to it when it came on. So I was just like, damn, whole song was done. It was like one of those things where, and I knew it was gonna be special because, like, anytime creatively, I don't care if you acting, I don't care if you painting, I don't care if you modeling, I don't care if you doing anything. If that shit just come like that, then it means it was special. That means it was from a different spot than just your mind where you just writing and thinking. You know what I'm saying? So it came like really fast. So that was just, so when I put it out, it did what it had to do, and it's still doing it. So blessing.
That's what's up. Okay. Who was some other? Did you work with any producers, matter of fact, from in your area?
I worked with Dondre Dennis, which is a producer from here. He's from Brooklyn. Okay. He actually produced the Bobby Bitch jump for Bobby Smurda or whatever like that. And we actually met up in Flatbush. Shout out to Flatbush or whatever, in the studio. And he gave me the beat for 7 days. And that was one of my favorite songs off of the track. So that was the only personal connection I knew from a producing tip, because I'm really hard on beats. Like, it's really hard to produce for me. That's why I'm kind of trying to get it myself sometimes, somehow, some ways. So but that was I like that one a lot though. That was the only person I knew personally. Like, we met, had conversations, and you know what I'm saying, politicked, and like we made the beat and we made the song together and make something for the people. So everything else was kind of like on send, on like look up, like type of thing.
So now that you had the experience of working with him and really putting that together literally, which do you prefer? Man,
producers all day. Shout out to the producers. If you making beats and they hot and you might think that I could snap on them, which I probably can, please send them to my email, yoeluck@gmail.com, yoeluck@gmail.com. Send me that heat, man. We can work, man, because I don't want to go on SoundClick no more. I don't want to ask people for beats all day. Like, I want to get with somebody that's making that crank, and I want to make something special for these people. Let's work.
All right. So now moving on to my favorite track now, Real or Fake.
Man, so I'm glad that's your favorite track because I feel like because there's so much real in there,
exactly,
people kind of be overlooking it, which is the reason I put it on there. I gave them the, but Real or Fake is that drive home at 4:30 in the morning where you just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah.
Like, that's my shit, man.
The funny thing about that song is that I listened to it I guess this was last week when I first heard the project. Yeah. And I listened to it again a couple times today, and I'm sitting there in my little cubicle, like the little slave I am at my desk, doing my little work. And I'm looking around, I'm hearing this, I'm looking around, I was like, man, I'm not fucking with none of this shit.
Man, you doing what you gotta do though, bro.
Yeah, man, I understand, but yo, man, it's definitely one of those moments where like you listen to it and you're looking around at everybody, you're like, yo, I don't even know if I fuck with you like that.
That's how I was feeling when I made it.
Shit is getting rough, man, I need a deal. I got a girl, but I hate how she don't keep it real. I love my niggas, man, I hope they never play me 50. Waking up early, gotta get it, yesterday is history. I'm stacking money cause I'm trying to leave my mama out, but I ain't really ever trying to have my moms without me. When you get older, ain't a bunch of shit you talking about. So I got something for them pussy niggas trying to doubt me. I know you trouble, but I'm trouble too, so is you right? I know you say that you want this to work, but is you trying? Cause nowadays all my exes look at me the same. I might not show it, but they see I'm in a bunch of pain. Damn, down the road to riches, never out my lane. I'm playing toll after toll, ain't no easy pass. I had a spark when I was younger, I just need it back. I'm smoking weed, so the sky be where I'm sleeping at. Cause baby, I don't know what's real or fake. All I know is when I'm faded, I be feeling great. And I know that when you get it, niggas feel away. Yeah.
That one is my favorite track. Yeah. Have you had fans reach out and tell you some of their favorite tracks as well?
Yeah, it's a lot to do it though.
Yeah, I can see why.
Expected, but the people that understand Real or Fake are the people that like. I appreciate everybody that understands anything about anything that I put out, but I really have a sweet spot for people that understand Real or Fake because that's a deep song. Like,
it is.
It really is because it's just like at the end of the day, with all the stuff that goes on in the world, it's just like you don't really know what is real or fake. Like I could sit up here and be like, I'm the realest nigga, do this, do it. But at the end of the day, it's like shit just changes back and forth. Like you don't really know. All you can really do is what you gotta do and feel however you feel when you out here. So it was like I said, it was a poem. It wasn't even a song. I just found a beat. Shout out to A-Track or whatever like that, and then just decided to put it on there. But it was actually just a poem I wrote to myself. I might kick that in all the time.
So, so you see a lot of poets go into rap.
Yeah.
Was that your path? Was that how you kind of approached the whole writing for yourself situation?
Not so much. I did some spoken word.
Okay.
But it was always like rap. It was. I didn't really see the difference.
Oh, okay. That was my next question.
Yeah, like I thought it was all the same, like rap, poetry, spoken word. Like I didn't really see the difference. Like so. Shout out to the spoken word. Shout out to the poets. And we all doing the same thing.
So from a beat, you talked about picking beats is difficult.
Yeah.
What type of beat? When you're looking for a beat, what's the feeling you're trying to get from it?
To be honest, it's a gym. I want to see a place. Like I want to see something. Okay. Like it's like some beats are just beats and some beats actually take you places. Like when I heard like Love, it sounded like the environment I put on the song. When I heard Sweet Jones, it kind of sounded like riding in the car, back of the whip, back in, like I want to just be there. Like I want to hear it and be there. Like when I heard Real or Fake, it sounded like the sun was about to come up. It's a late night. You're not supposed to be driving, but you're driving and you just in the car by yourself and you just wondering why you spent all that money, why you gave the bitch the time, like why are you not on your shit, why are you going to work in the morning at 11 o'clock? Like I just want to be there. So if a producer makes something and then I'm like, and I start see places, stuff that happened, then it's good. We're gone. We did it.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, folks. The Encore Radio Show. When we come back, we have some more deep questions. We got to talk about the last song he released, Amazing, genres in hip-hop, and more. This is the Encore Radio Show. Good morning.
Let's do it.
What's up, folks? This is Wise.
This is I.S. Jones. On November 11th, we're going to put together our very first show called Art Genesis, the Hip-Hop Manifesto.
Address is 226 West 145th Street. Art Genesis, the Hip Hop Manifesto, is a series of shows about representing hip hop as a form of art.
We're going to have a dope collective of really awesome rappers. On top of that, we'll also have some side performances from poets as well. So Art Genesis will be a show about hip hop and rap and bringing beautiful art together.
Yep. We have Lil Reggie of Empire of the Nation, Denzel Porter of Wreck House, Yoe Luck from VA, and Lion Clan of Camo Style. Plus, special guests by my good friend, DJ Mega, and, of course, my co-host, I.S. Jones. Hosted by Sammy Alexandra. Y'all know her from the My Mama Make It showcase. So definitely come out November the 11th. Tickets are $5. Media, you guys get in for free. Hit us up, the Encore Radio Show at gmail.com.
Yo, it's your favorite South Bronx rapper, Reggie the God, coming from Empire of the Nation, Fear the 23rd and all that. And I would like to invite you to the New Rules pre-shows, November 13th and November 28th, full of dope artists. And if you want to perform, just hit me up on my social media handles, Young Regito on Twitter and Reggie the God on Instagram. I'm definitely accepting artist music, dope artists only. All right, don't come to me with all that foo-foo. I don't care about that. I'm looking for dope artists that's about it, that have their heart in their music. So if you down, you down. Hit me up. No rules.
Coming up on a future episode of the Encore Radio Show.
I grind hard, I ought to have it. Automatic cash, need my neck like a camera, baby. Automatic flash, and we call that Kodak. Told Cope that, so you know that. And I can shine, but first, I gotta go black. So I'ma go black, I'm so black, even my soap black, my soul black. And I bet my right fist to show that. The word's futuristic, but they say the flow throwback. I'm so ahead of my time, I'm late, the flow's black. And I ain't trying to bring the coast back. All this diesel around me, you would think I know Shaq. Free my dog Sky, cause the city need my bro back. Trying to put the K on, trying to bring the O back. There's no yes men in my circle, the homies know that. Whoa, young boys, trying to make it big. All this cash in this world, I'm trying to rake it in. Dead nice, but dead broke. It's kind of crazy. Kids see my network and went to the Bucks like Jason Kidd. Hoes head getting big like Jason's kid. All cause some dudes gassing them when they slay they rib. Harlem world to the south. Know what I'm about, God. When it's wartime, it's no smiles for the stout star. Now tell me, who want it? I said, tell me, who want this? And I can never sell my soul, but for the right price, I can't say I won't pawn it. It's Yogi.
All right, folks, and we're back. It's the Encore Radio Show. Here's your boy, Wise. I said I was going to stop saying your boy, but that one slipped. Anyway, we here with Yoe Luck.
We in here.
Yes, YOELUCK. Make sure you guys follow him on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Shout out all your social media.
Man. All of that social media is the same. If you want to find me anywhere, it's just YOELUCK. Yo like Joe, Luck like Luck. We're going to get it popping.
How long did you put that together? Yo like Joe.
Oh man, it's a funny story, but I can't remember that.
No, tell me.
To be honest, man, that thing fell out of the sky, man. Like literally, like, cause at first my name was YL, but true story right here. I would search my name on Google, and I was like, I can't find anything. Like, literally, I was doing a lot, and I couldn't find it. So I was like, all right, look, I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna keep the same elements to my music and stuff like that, and I'm gonna incorporate it. Like, man, I sat down in the same spot for maybe like 3 days, and I was like, what the fuck is about to be my name? Like, and then I was thinking like, what it would actually mean. Like, at the end of the day, I want my music to be a positive feeling. Like, even when the negative songs or the negative themes in the songs are coming out, I don't want you to feel bad. Like, even on songs like Real or Fake, I don't want you to come away from it feeling bad. Like, I just want you to feel like, it's what's up. I feel good. So, anytime that I would think of times that I felt good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be like, man, that was a good day, man. My luck turning up. So I would feel like that. Like, honestly, I would be like, man, it was a good day, man. I'm feeling lucky. So that's how the Yo came around, and I didn't make it YOLUCK because of Yo Gotti. True story. So I made it YOELUCK, and that's what we have today.
There we go. Yeah. Yo, I love how people have these stories about how they get their name, because they're all just so. Every story is so different, so unique. Yeah. Oh man. Anyway, so you have a song just recently released called "Amazing."
Yes.
You worked with the same producer from Brooklyn.
Yeah, shout out. It was 3 of them actually. All of them are from Brooklyn too.
Really?
Shout out my man Dougie the God. Shout out Dondre Dennis and shout out Marley Keys. They all worked together on that one and made like something that you ain't gonna hear nowhere else. I love that fucking beat. Like that beat is like too smooth, too crispy. Like,
So you know, most people when they come to New York, and they'll find themselves in obviously Manhattan.
Yeah.
They'll find themselves in Harlem. They'll find themselves sometimes you see them in the Bronx, Williamsburg, Brooklyn, but not Flatbush. And that's my home. That's my home area. You feel me? So I know a lot of people, they don't really know about Flatbush. They don't even go that deep into Brooklyn. So how did you end up in Flatbush?
Man, I ended up in Flatbush, and get this. My man Dougie the God had me in fucking Flatbush, and we was working in the studio, man. We was working like nonstop. That's my brother right there. He produced that amazing jump and went hard for me on that jump. Like, I appreciate that.
All right. So let's do this. So we live in a world where hip hop has only been around for about 35, 40 years, something like that. We have a very young culture, one that's still really developing. I mean, hell, I just turned 27, and there's so many different various stages of your life where things that you would have done 5 years ago you won't even do now, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Right. So with our culture, there's so many different genres that are being created at this point. Back in, I guess when I was in high school, so that's like 2002, 2006.
Yeah.
Crunk was a big genre style.
Man. Lil Jon and the East Side Boys.
Yeah, shout out to Lil Jon, by the way.
Shout out Lil Jon.
I actually bought his album.
Oh man, he was cranking like that.
Yeah,
man.
But at that time, that was one of the first times that hip hop had taken a big jump. Since I guess gangster rap, where everyone was like, "Oh, this is much different from what we're used to hearing."
Yes, sir.
Right. So, hip hop is more of a vague, umbrella for different styles from regions and from states and even cities, or even boroughs within those cities. So how do you define your sound coming from Virginia?
I like to think that I want to, like, that's what I'm saying, like, I want to actually give a certain type of identity to Virginia. Like, Virginia has a lot of heavy hitters. Like, you wouldn't know it. Like, we got like Pharrell, Trey Songz, Chris Brown, Timberland, Missy Elliott. Like, but we don't really have like Pusha T. Shout out Pusha T. We really don't have like a definite, like, when it's West Coast, when a nigga from the West Coast. Like, when Houston, a nigga from Houston, a nigga from Atlanta, somebody from New York. But Virginia is like, what's really there? And plus, it's kind of hard being from the DMV, because I'm from Northern Virginia, so that's DC, Maryland, and Virginia. When DC gets represented a lot, shout out to DC, Maryland gets represented a lot, but Virginia is like, what are y'all really? Are y'all country? Are y'all swagged out? Do y'all like do y'all know anything that's going on in the world? And I'm just here to show you that Virginia is culture, man. We got a lot of schools down there. We got a lot of people doing their thing in Virginia. Virginia's for lovers. Virginia's for hustlers. Virginia's for niggas that's getting it. So I just want to just shed some light, man, because I feel like everybody's always surprised when they tell you where you from. Like, yeah, I heard that night ride. You from Virginia? I thought you was like. So I just kind of want to like make my sound for one of the I believe one of the hardest coming out of Virginia as a youngin'. Like, I want to really just make it so like people look at Virginia and be like, nah, we need to go there. There might be some shit popping there. I like to show my state off. Shout out to Virginia.
The funny thing is, that I told you I went to high school in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So I have an appreciation for not just boom bap, but for the different styles of the South, because there are varying different styles in the South.
A million of them. So
when you say DMV doesn't have I guess in the essence of DMV itself has
kind of does.
Yeah.
But Virginia,
the Virginia part.
Okay.
Okay. Are you a Wale fan?
Yeah, I fuck with Wale. Yeah. I don't listen to his music as much as I feel like I should be, being that he's from the area, but it's one of those things where I definitely appreciate what he's done for the area.
Okay.
He definitely opened 1,002 doors out that bitch.
Absolutely. Because the thing about DMV area, for me at the very least, is that y'all have access to those down south beats that people really want to hear, but y'all still got bars.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that is what Wale did. Like Wale actually rapped on go-go beats. He was the first person I ever heard do that. And
really?
Go-go is a sound native to the DC area and the DMV area in general. So he's the first person that went on there and was like, I'm gonna give y'all bars over these like, hey, dum and type beats. So he definitely changed shit up with that one. Like, no questions asked. Definitely did something nobody was thinking about. So, yeah, man.
The first time you heard No Hands, what did you think?
I was thinking, yeah, that's my man Wale. Cause you know what I'm saying? This nigga performed in my high school at DC.
Oh, wow. Okay,
and I was like in 9th grade. Like, he had this jump motherfucking, he had this joint called Dig, Dug, and Breakdown. It was 2 songs that he had made by himself. Like, he was doing this, like this go-go type of feel, but he was rapping on the joints. The first time anybody heard it, nigga killed them joints. Like, those are still some of my favorite songs to this day. Like,
really? To
be honest, I kind of got lost when he started getting a little bit deeper. Like, I kind of like when he just be cranking shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but, but definitely, he came performing in my high school. Niggas were fucking geeked. Like, he was like, oh, well, they got to this, yo. Oh, shit. Oh, bullshit, man. Shout out my man doing big things.
Oh, man. So have you been following him from the beginning, or was this more of you got caught onto him, you know, a couple mixtapes in?
Nah, I was, like I said, like, from his first shit, like, I was like, because you gotta understand, DMV might look big, but it's small. So if anybody's doing their thing, you notice, like, you just like notice. So that goes for like Wale, that goes for fucking Fat Tro, that goes for Sly Chocolate, that goes for all of them. Like, you know when niggas are doing their thing out there. So it was like one of those things where it's just like I was hip from the beginning. So it was like from Dig Dugs to like Nike Boost to like when he first got on with the shit with Gaga to the More About Nothing mixtape, all them Jones. I was hip to all of them Jones, like because like literally. It was on Smack. He was the only person taking pictures with Jay-Z and like it was doing this shit. So everybody was like, damn, you really doing this shit. So it was like one of those things where it's like you can't even ignore it even if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't want to because it was
you
doing
shouldn't,
big things for the area.
All right. So what would you say is your greatest challenge, being the artist, the manager, and any other varying odd jobs you have to take on?
Man, just the fact that the biggest challenge with the whole thing is that, like, man, it's a lot. Like, it's a whole lot, man. Like, right now, the hardest thing I have to deal with is I am the rapper, I'm the manager, I'm the road manager, I'm booking everything. Like, literally, the challenge is doing everything on your own because I really don't trust people like that with this music. So I just do it, everything on my own, all my money. Everything, all of that is just me. So that's the biggest challenge because at the same time, like, you got bills. You got a family, you got stuff you got to take care of, and at the same time, you just do not want to give your stuff away to somebody that you do not feel all the way. Simple as that, and I can't do it. I don't care if I start my first album come out when I'm 38. I can't do it. Like, I literally will be 10 hands and 10 toes down. I'm sorry in this shit before I do that shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel you. No, I mean, it's hard when you have. I mean, for me, I have a radio show.
Yeah,
you know,
it's hard.
I don't give it to anybody. I have an executive
I'm sure
producer.
People want it.
Yo, like I told you off air. You know, I have an executive producer who helps me out a lot. Shout out to Chris Copacetic.
Shout out.
I have co-hosts as well. But at the same time, those like real executive decisions, those come to me. Who we work with, who we bring on. You know, the types of shows that we sponsor or our own show that we're going to put on. Those are things that I'm really particular about because I don't want the brand to get misinterpreted any way that I didn't. So
that's everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially when you are your brand.
Yeah, that's the difference between $220 and $200 million.
Facts. Absolute facts. Okay, so, you know, you're in New York. Relatively often at this point now. Have you had the opportunity to connect with other artists and do shows since you've been here?
Not as of yet. I know I'm connected with a singer from out here named Jay Harmony through Dougie the God Mutual. So he does really good shit out here. But as far as rappers, no. Like I haven't really gotten into. But then again, like I said, I'm really particular on my shit. So I don't really be doing a whole bunch of different features and stuff like that unless I feel it like right here.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of those things where it's just like, I appreciate everybody that's doing their thing if they want to advance the culture, but I'm not out here just jumping on people's tracks and shit.
Okay. So talk to me about Alexandria.
Yeah.
Tell me about the indie hip hop scene there. What's it like?
The scene out Alexandria, man, is like, it's like love, man. To be honest, I have love for everybody out of my hometown, Alexandria, Virginia, doing their motherfucking thing. Because there's a lot of talent out there. We just need the eyes on us, like, because we could turn that shit up. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I swear, bro. It's talent, real talent. Like, so it's like one of those things where it's just like I want to be able to, you know, like take it to the next level, take it to New York, take it to different places, like just so people can understand you do the same shit. That's what I'm saying, because of the fact that there's a lot of talent there. I got love for my city, man. I've been doing rap for a really long time, which is the reason why I'm kind of happy at my at where I'm at right now, because I feel like I can take it to the next level. But like, people don't understand. You really telling you know what I'm saying? If you take it seriously, you telling a lot of your personal business on songs. It's just about how you dress it up to make it sound appealing to other people, but it's a whole lot of yourself going into that, and that's hard to do. So I commend everybody that's doing that, especially if they're from my hometown. I know them.
Absolutely. Okay. So we have this issue here in New York where our radio stations don't necessarily play our local artists.
I heard.
Yeah. I think a lot of people have heard. But you know, it gives a space for shows like mine to reach out to those artists,
which is why yours is so important.
Exactly. Thank you very much. You know, when we go out, the unique thing though is that when we go out to these events, and they're industry events, we stand side by side to those same people. But you know, they have a corporate giant behind them, which is a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah,
you know,
sometimes that's all they got. Like, that's the only thing they really got. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's like sometimes if you can put a corporate giant around somebody with let me make sure I say this right. You can put a corporate giant around somebody as skinny as me and take them to a bodybuilder competition, and they might fuck around and win just because of the way that these money is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
then I make sense.
Yeah, like sense. Money, they be putting around money so much that it kind of takes away from what we actually doing here. So you get a lot of, and people say that no, it's because it's what the people want. It's really all the people know. So like, they don't really have an alternative. If they were given an alternative, who knows that they would stay with what you given? You know what I'm saying? So definitely, those corporate giants kind of control a lot of things. That's why I try to get directly to the people and try to make it so like, hey, y'all don't fuck with this. Can we, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't do no corporate giant.
So do y'all have that? Do you have the support system of the local station in Alexandria?
It's no local station.
Oh, really?
It's only like, it's just a DC station. It's 93.9 WKYS 95.5. It's really and they're kind of like New York with it. Like, if you going crazy, like if you all over the world, they might get your shit to spend. They starting to do it more and more now, just because of the fact that they've been criticized and stuff like that about not putting on local talent and stuff like that. But it's one of those things where it's just like, they at the end of the day, I don't really fault them, because they can't they can't put nobody on, like, because of the fact that they're higher ups, the people that write their checks to feed their families, are saying don't do that shit. They really are. So it's like one of those things which is like, what can you do?
And that's why I don't get too upset with it going on here in New York, because it's fairly similar.
Get hot.
It's fairly similar.
Get fucking fiery. Get smoking hot, and then you won't have to worry about none of that. That's what I'd be saying. Like, I just be trying to get hot. Like, if you do that, then everybody would be like, because at the end of the day, you can blame everybody over and over again about why you're not coming up, but come up. It's nothing that's really stopping you. If you know you got it, you got it.
Absolutely. Okay, so, and y'all throw shows on a regular basis?
We try to. Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of hard. Like DMV is hard. Like it's hard. Like to do a lot of different things.
Well, tell me, why is it hard?
Because of the fact that it's more about money and less about art in the DC
Okay.
area. Like they want, when you come to somebody that's doing a thing and stuff like that, they'd be more so about a dollar amount, just because the scene is so new that you don't want to take chances with their money like that.
Sure.
I feel like down the West Coast or Atlanta, they have more room to fuck up if they have to fuck up or stuff like that. Not saying that we would fuck up, because we wouldn't, but it's just the chances afforded aren't that. Unless they like, look, can you guarantee this many people at this certain time, the way that we say it, if you can do that, then we might give you the chance. That's why I say it's all about getting fucking smoking hot, because after that, then you don't have to have no conversations. And I don't like talking.
I feel it. All right.
Especially people like that. I don't like talking. So it's like one of those things where I can come up to them and be like, look, Night Ride's going crazy. You'd be dumb not to book me on this. Then I'll come to them for it, and then we'll start moving from there.
All right. So 2016 is right around the corner.
Right around the corner. Isn't that crazy?
Man, what are some solid goals you have for the new year?
I really want to take this tape as far as I can take it, to be honest. Like, I want to like really shoot the movie like I want everybody to listen to these songs, be familiar. I want to be a part of their lives through this music and stuff like that. I'm gonna still drop plenty of music and still make my moves how I can, but I really want to like, I'm really confident in this project, and I'm cooking up every day, but I'm really confident in this project. I don't want to overlook it. I don't want to like move too fast. Like, so 2016 is looking to be kind of just how 2015 was. Just basically just like getting people acclimated to what I'm doing and just laying in my style, like trying to come up with different ways to keep moving forward as much as I can or whatever like that. Fucking with real people, supporting real shows like Encore Radio, just doing my thing. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And it'll come. I'm not in no rush no more. I was in a rush before. Right now I'm just laying back, just relaxing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like eating Popeyes with my girl, chilling in New York, just doing my thing. That is it. That's it. So just like the music is gonna come. Like I'm giving quality music to these people, and stuff is like actually moving. So I just don't want to change it up. Like I just want to keep it. I just want to keep it going, man. That's all.
All right, folks. We're gonna take another quick break. When we come back, we got an acapella, one that you have never heard before.
You never
live
have.
here only on the Encore Radio Show. We'll be right back. Good morning.
Yeah.
What's up, folks? This is Wise.
This is I.S. Jones. On November 11th, we're going to put together our very first show called Art Genesis, the Hip Hop Manifesto.
Address is 226 West 145th Street. Art Genesis, the Hip Hop Manifesto, is a series of shows about representing hip hop as a form of art.
We're going to have a dope collective of really awesome rappers. On top of that, we'll also have some side performances from poets as well. So Art Genesis will be a show about hip hop and rap and bringing beautiful art together.
Yep. We have Lil Reggie of Empire of the Nation, Denzel Porter of Rec House, Yoe Luck from VA, and Lion Clan of Camo Style. Plus, special guests by my good friend, DJ Mega, and, of course, my co-host, I.S. Jones. Hosted by Sammy Alexandra. Y'all know her from the My Mama Make It showcase. So definitely come out November the 11th. Tickets are $5. Media, you guys get in for free. Hit us up, the Encore Radio Show at gmail.com.
Yo, it's your favorite South Bronx rapper, Reggie the God, coming from Empire of the Nation, Fear the 23rd and all that. And I would like to invite you to the New Rules pre-shows, November 13th and November 28th, full of dope artists. And if you want to perform, just hit me up on my social media handles, Young Regito on Twitter and Reggie the God on Instagram. I'm definitely accepting artist music, dope artists only. All right, don't come to me with all that foo-foo. I don't care about that. I'm looking for dope artists that's about it, that have their heart in their music. So if you down, you down. Hit me up. No rules.
Coming up on a future episode of the Encore Radio Show.
Encore Radio Show, what's up, man? Shout out my bro Parmesan Sheet. Shout out my Blood Brew Friday, Dougie the God. We killing it. All right. Today was a good day. I crossed the street and I ain't look both ways, cause niggas see me, I'm sharp. Call me Switchblade, Samurai Jack. I'm Popeye with the spinach and the anchor tat. See me, I'm high as 7. That murder on the scene, that's 187. The CD player in my car cranking grade A. And ashtrays full of roaches, I need raid. Hey, holler when you see me, nigga. You know it's all about $1 if you see me, nigga. I miss my girl, never thought that she would leave it, nigga. I got to thinking that she left so I could be the nigga. See, that's a trill, bitch. Ride, smoke, and kill switch. I seen joy, seen pain, I don't feel shit. Real shit, niggas young, but we had heart. So in the dark, we survived through the bad parts. And I'm just trying to get you hired up. Hey, Encore Radio Show, man. Hey, and I'm just trying to get you hired up.
So we're back, folks. The Encore Radio Show here. We never really give y'all two commercials or whatnot, but you know we got a special guest in here. Yoe Luck is still here in the building.
I'm still here, man. I'm chilling.
So we want to talk about something that's, well, not even just something. I don't want to diminish it like that. We want to talk about a movement that has absolutely really taken over not just the national media, international media.
Talk about
it's taking over people's lives.
Talk about it.
I have seen people who would absolutely condemn people.
Talk about it.
Who would say, oh, well, you know what, it's all about black people and we're pro-black this and pro-black that. I see my own brothers and sisters be like, oh, nah, why they like that? Why y'all anti-white? Why y'all this? Why y'all that?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them flip now, and they're all like, well, nah, it's pro-black this, pro-black that. You know, we got to learn more about self and this and that. And I'm like, oh, okay, everyone's flipping because this movement, this Black Lives Matter movement, not the organization, but the actual, the feeling that it gives you that Black lives do matter.
They really do.
Has taken over the lives of not just the older generation or my generation, but I know kids, people 15, 16, really about loving self. And it wasn't like that 10 years. Shit, it wasn't like that 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I'm really happy for it. But again, I'm in New York. We are a complete different region from Virginia.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what do you see from the perspective of being in Virginia?
Oh man, I'm from the Commonwealth of Virginia. So like, trust me, that is the South. Police don't give a fuck at all. Shit is rough out there in Virginia for police wise, because they are just as racist as motherfucking 1779 for like for real. But it's all good. You just gotta keep doing your thing, man. The whole Black Lives Matter movement to me is just basically on some shit like you got to like find something that you love and go balls to the wall for it. Like, because at the end of the day, like, you won't be able to do much sitting back and maybe like tweeting or like Instagram, even though it does help just because you got to keep it going, but you got to actually get out there and put a contribution to this world so people can make, so your voice can have value. Your voice has to have value in this Black Lives Matter movement because of the fact that we have to start getting stuff on our own. We have to start getting stuff for our own, because at the same time, like, Million Man March was just the other day, and Farrakhan was saying some real shit.
Yes, he was.
Basically, you can't expect to be treated fairly in a country that don't really fuck with you like that. Like, they don't really fuck with us like that at the end of the day, and that's all good. So basically, you need to work on getting yourself together first, because it starts with loving yourself, and then at the end of the day, you start making your light shine bright. Other people will start shining. This Black Lives Matter movement will come to life. You gotta work on yourself first, though. Do your fucking thing. That's all I gotta say.
Absolutely. The thing about that is that the narrative is the same, and I think that is what is so important right now. If I talk to someone from New York, actually, matter of fact, shout out to Dime Dozen. I just spoke to him 2 weeks ago.
Shout out.
He gave me the same exact answer.
Yeah.
You know, so we're talking about people who are separated by hundreds of miles, really on the same page, something that we have never seen in a long time.
You understand, like, at the end of the day, like, it's not much that you can do to get, we have to control the wealth. Like, you need to get people's attention. Like, you don't need to, like, just be like, oh, Black Lives Matter, and then just giving them what they want. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. they want you to go crazy. That's what they want. Like, they want you to go crazy. They want me to get so mad that I'm looking at World Star every day and seeing fucking policemen fucking niggas up and shit like that. So I go outside and do some wild shit to a cop. That's what they want. That's counterproductive. Or whatever like that. I'm gonna go to jail or probably get killed. So it's like one of those things where you gotta find it's a different type of game. You gotta find a way that they understand. Like, shout out to Farrakhan again for the Million Man March, because there's a lot of people, and I was fucking 3 when the first one happened. So it's like I didn't really see the power of it. This time I seen the power, listen to the whole thing. I'm in the joint like, goddamn, this shit is wild. Like, it's like one of those things where you have to really understand that nothing is going to happen unless you're proactive and you start using the gifts that you was blessed with in order to make positive change come about.
Absolutely. I had the luxury of going there this past weekend.
There's a lot of people out there.
There was a lot of people out there. And you know, I wasn't too hip to what the Million Man March was or what it came from back in 1995, but from what I heard, it was really a male dominated event. Right? You wouldn't have been able to guess that was where it originated from if you went out there on Saturday.
It was all kinds of people out there.
There were men, women, children, families, old, young. I mean, it was every imagination, every figment of black, brown, hell, even white people out there just
shout
listening.
out to them cool ass white people too. We see y'all, man. Don't think we don't see y'all. We appreciate y'all too, man. We know ain't all y'all the same.
Exactly.
But it's a lot of y'all though. It's like y'all grandparents and shit like that. So it's all good.
You know, and I mean, I do think that in time,
we're on the right track.
We're definitely on the right track. We're definitely on the right track. I don't think there's nothing that can knock this movement off of its rocker, even if, because the thing about it is that there is no main person or organization to truly attack. You can't attack the Black Lives Matter organization because not everybody's a part of that shit. People that's a part of the Black Lives Matter movement. It's a hashtag.
There's a lot of people that's not even black that's a part of the Black
exactly.
Lives Matter
So so there's not one person that the media could demonize. So they have to listen.
And at the end of the day, I feel like we're at the right spot because it's not all about like it's not all about just black. Like, it's like we're all like the same human race. So it's like one of those things that at the end of the day, like, we all fucking want to get us some money. We want to have our family succeed. We pissing shit every day. Like, everybody's the same human beings. Like, so at the end of the day, we just need to find a way to love and tolerate. And I feel like when people start focusing on themselves, focusing on loving themselves and what they do, then change will come. Because can't change the world till we change ourselves. Notorious B.I.G.
All right. There we go. Okay. There we go. So, 2016, we have a change in office coming up. You know, regardless of who goes in there, I have my own depiction on who I would like, but that's another story for another day, right? Do you think that things will get better? Will we see more accountability by the police department? Will we see more accountability by the media?
Man, I can't call it because only way I'd be able to call it is if Obama ran for a third term. That's my dog. But other than that, like, I can't call it. Like, I'm not really into politics because to be a part of politics, I mean, you gotta be cool with lying. And I don't want nobody lying to me. So it's one of those things where it's just like I don't really even pay it no mind for real, because at the end of the day, I'm probably going to be dissatisfied with whoever's in office, and at the same time, I don't think the presidential position holds that much power in what's going on for real. Yeah, you got to stay woke. So it's like one of those things where it's like I said, as long as you working on getting yourself together as best as you can, then you're doing something good for the motherfucking world. Because at the end of the day, like, ain't no politician, no president gonna make it no better, no worse for you. You gotta do your fucking thing. That's it.
You took all the words out of my mouth, and that's certainly a rare situation. All right, well, look, you said it all right there. Like, so shout out your social media. Shout out where everyone can find you.
I'm at twitter.com at Yoe Luck, YOELUCK. I'm at Yoe Luck at everything. That's Instagram, that's Snapchat, that's Twitter, that's SoundCloud, that's YouTube. Come look me up, man. Fuck with me. Come holler at me. I holler back. It's whatever.
All right. Do we have a full length project coming in 2016?
Yeah. I'm gonna say that we do. Probably June 2016. I'm coming back with something even more next level. I just gotta get this one taken care of. It has to get appreciated the way that I appreciate it.
All right. Well,
shout out Encore Radio Show, man, for being the motherfucking real ass radio show, coming to fuck with a nigga from all the way from Virginia. Shout out New York. Shout out Flatbush. Shout out the Bronx. Shout out everything out this motherfucker, man. Shout out, fuck with y'all.
Blast. Oh, and shout out Harlem. Was Harlem
shout
get real
Harlem.
upset? they get real upset when they get left out.
Man. Shout out Harlem, man.
Oh man. All right, folks.
Man.
Well, there you go. This is the Encore Radio Show, folks. Here with Yoe Luck. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
The Encore Radio Show is an indie creative network production, recorded at Redbird Studio and executively produced by Chris Scope Aesthetic.